Now, following the declaration of Joseph Boakai as the winner of Liberia's presidential election, more than a dozen people were injured and some are feared dead after a vehicle rammed into supporters of President-elect. The driver is reported to have abandoned the vehicle near the party offices before fleeing, while angry onlookers set the vehicle ablaze. The police have described the incident as an accident, but Boakai's Unity Party called it an act of domestic terrorism. The UP said it was cancelling all celebratory gatherings until further notice. In his concession speech, President George Weah had called for unity. It was a closely fought election with just over 20,000 votes separating the two candidates in the runoff poll. We have joining me on the news to discuss the aftermath of the presidential election in Liberia is National Program Manager, Federation of Liberian Youth, that's FLY, and coordinator of the Youth Elections Situation Room, that's Samuel Kpartor. Samuel Kpartor, thank you so much for joining me on the news.
Thank you. Thank you.
And thank you so much for giving us an update during the course of the election as well.
It's a pleasure.
All right, now that the runoff election, a winner has been declared, do you think the youth of the country have a huge impact on the outcome of the election result?
Well, I feel yes, indeed, because they turned out massively in the during these elections. It is normal that from either side, the young people greatly contributed to the outcome of the elections, mainly stemming from the fact that it showed that most of the young people were not happy with the government, and as such, they took a decision that will affect them now for the next 6 years, with the hope that the new government that is coming will help to alleviate their pains and sufferings as they made known through the ballot box.
All right, Samuel, this was a closely contested election, during the first round and also the second round. But what distinct feature does Joseph Boakai possess that made majority of the people think that he is the best man for the job?
Well, during the 2017 campaign for the presidential and general elections, the main argument was whether or not one needed to be experienced, educated, or have different qualities in order to be president for Liberia. So President George was tested, and it was clearly from the citizens that apparently he didn't do a very good job. So they opted now for Joseph Boakai, who is experienced, have over 40 years of experience in public service. He was vice president of NHS for 12 years, and he was in opposition for the past 6 years consistently. At the back of the government, highlighting issues, that were not in favor of the Liberian people. So I think that is a decision that the young people took now, and we now see that. Well, we're hoping to see some changes, at least within his first 100 days in office.
All right, thank you so much, Samuel Kpartor, for joining me on the news to discuss the aftermath of the Liberian elections.
Thank you.